I know a lot of my friends are working on this legislation. And it's not, there are a few states that are approved. And I love
Hmm.
whoever named this thing. So every body can move. I think that's such an amazing name. I absolutely love it. Kudos, whoever you did it. But can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So I don't have personal experience with trying to get this legislation passed or anything, um, but so it is an effort to get insurance companies to cover prostheses and custom orthoses to do a better job of covering. Um, Traditionally, it's very difficult to impossible to get a second prosthesis for someone, for example, or even to get a new socket when clinically indicated, or a new prosthesis when clinically indicated. And so I'm actually, the paper that I pulled is the Washington State bill that passed recently, because it had some language in it that I really, really loved. Um, so it phrased things, or part of it phrased things as, if insurance would cover a surgical procedure or other medical intervention to help a patient achieve XYZ activity, then the insurance company should be covering the custom orthosis or the prosthesis to help the patient achieve that activity.
Hmm.
And I love that way of thinking
Hmm.
about
Yes.
it.
Hmm.
Um, I think also it's helpful to think. So sometimes more prostheses is more problems, in that
Mm.
to get a single fitting prosthesis to work well, that it can be a lot of visits with the prosthetist, a lot of training. And even when you add one additional into the mix, then it could be, okay, now you're troubleshooting two sockets. Or if you need a new socket, well, should you be getting two new sockets? So even if it becomes easier to get a second prosthesis, I would still encourage people to think about, well, how could we use this one prosthesis to meet as many needs as possible
Mm.
for a patient? But yeah, there's many potential clinical indications for a second prosthesis. It could be sports, or other activity related goals, hiking, um, yard work. It could be occupation related goals. So maybe the work environment has a lot of stairs or has exposure, water exposure. Um, but also, it could be things like a prosthesis for somebody to use in the shower. So, shower leg, we say,
Mhm.
that could really improve somebody's
Hmm.
safety, potentially their ability to bathe independently.